Hi, it's Nick Shell, the internet receding hairline guy. Let's think about it. What other guy on the internet is out there that's going to be more helpful than I am as far as being honest with you? The thing about this, I embrace the receding hairline. Now, if sometimes that means, you know what, I just feel like shaving it off. I've got videos for that. You can watch those videos because I embrace shaving your hair off. If you feel like doing that and you've got a receding hairline, do it. Right? It's so liberating. However, if you think, you know what, I don't feel like shaving off my hair, I think I can get away with having a decent hairstyle, even though I've got a receding hairline. And it doesn't mean I'm in denial. I just embrace it and I'll work with what I've got. If that's you, then again, I'm here to help you because that's currently what I'm doing right now. I'm not the kind of guy who says, throw in the towel, you got a receding hairline, just shave it off. I'm not here to do that, nor am I here to say that, you know, just do a comb over and hide the fact that you've got a receding hairline. I'm here to say embrace it, right? There's a jet. Because that's the masculine thing to do, to embrace it. If you've got a downfall of any sort, embrace it. You don't deny it, but you just work with it and you're confident in that. Now, this actual video, and now that we've done that little introduction, I am currently growing out a beard. I've got what I call a postpartum beard, meaning I've got an infant at home. And during those first 6 weeks, you let certain things go that just don't matter. Like shaving, for example. So, as of today, this beard that you see is 3.5 weeks full. 3.5 weeks. And this, everyone's complimenting me on this, except for my wife. My wife's the one person in this universe who doesn't like my beard, and that's the one opinion that matters. Of course, I'll be shaving it off, I guess, here in a week or so. But everyone's liking the beard. I mean, I'm not going around saying, hey, what do you think about my beard? They're coming to me and telling me this. Everyone that sees me is saying this about the beard. Plus, I'm reading the comments. I've yet to see one negative comment about the beard. You guys are confident. You guys are proactively telling me that the beard's working. So, with that being said, once you are 3.5 weeks into a beard, at least I say you, but this is me. So as far as how the beard's growing in for me, this is how we're at. Now, 3.5 weeks is a really pivotal point, I think, because this is when it's truly like, it's feeling like a real beard. It's not just being lazy, not shaving, and experimenting. Like, this is looking like the real deal at this point. Now, with that being said, despite it looking really good at this point, I will say that it's pretty annoying at this point to live with this, because now the hairs are starting to curl in on my lips and I can't hardly talk or eat without being aware of the beard. And I don't necessarily like that part of it. But boy, if you're looking to be cool, I guess if you can grow a good beard, that's an easy way to be cool. And of course, like I mentioned in my recent videos, beards are masculine. So, you know, as far as people judging your appearance, they care less about whether you have a full head of hair. I think masculinity has a lot to do with things, that you're well dressed. And if you don't have hair on top, shave it or try to grow. I mean, if you don't have much on top, then I'm going to say don't grow it out. If you got enough top to manage it, then fine, do it. But it's okay. You can shave your hair. You can grow facial hair. Even if you can't grow a full beard, even having that 4 or 5 day shadow really complements and I think looks good. So it's just a matter of working with what you got and embracing it. Now, the beard thing, I will say this. I mentioned in a recent video that I feel, my observation is that God has sort of worked out this deal with men. And that is, if you're graced with a full head of hair, which you're not, because that's why you're watching this video, no man with a full head of hair is going to watch my videos. He would never search that on YouTube, right? So we're in the same boat, you and I, the viewer and the video maker. We're in the same boat that we are somewhat follically challenged. Either we're starting to lose our hair a little bit, we're starting to thin, or we already are, whatever. That's why we're in this together right now, obviously, right? There's no denial of that. I've yet to have one guy with a full head of hair say that he's watched my videos. I know my demographics, right? So, with that being said, I pointed out in my video that those of us who are losing our hair to some degree, typically, I think the way God has arranged it is that we therefore can grow some good facial hair. Now, granted, with the extra facial hair tends to also be hair everywhere else. And I am not opposed to manscaping. I don't need to go into details about that, but I just can't imagine not doing that. And it can be a very masculine thing. I think it's kind of weird not to. So I'm all about a pair of clippers, you know, once a month or whatever. There's no shame in that. In fact, I think there's shame in not doing it. Because just imagine, I mean, think about this. If I can grow this beard in 3.5 weeks, It's not like I just grow hair here, right? So I'm all about that, and I don't deny it, and I'm not ashamed of it at all. I embrace it. It's all masculine, right? Because let's hope women aren't growing beards and back hair and chest hair, right? You know, it's a masculine thing. So I embrace the beard while I have it, and even if it's not a beard, because again, I'm gonna shave this eventually, and I'm always keeping the stubble though. I shave that once a week on Sunday, and the rest of the week it's the stubble. And I love like day number 4, 5, 6. That's like the perfect for me, because it still gives that image of masculinity on the face without actually having to go through the trouble of having a beard that's scratchy. Now, one last thing I want to address in today's video, 3.5 weeks into the beard, is this. Is it hot? Because I mean, it's summer, it's June now, it's hot out here. You know, I have to admit, I've been biking with this. It's no worse than before. It's more just a matter of it being kind of itchy and scratchy. But I gotta admit, you know, even though I'm fully confident in who I am and all that stuff, it's always nice to get a compliment, right? I mean, I'm not gonna lie about that. And boy, the compliments come in with this beard. So if you're thinking about growing out a beard, you can use this video as sort of a bookmark for you, just to think, man, if you go 3.5 weeks into it and there's a good chance your beard will look like me, because again, you're watching this video because you're probably not having the thickest head of hair, and therefore God's deal that he's arranged with men that I've observed is that he makes us be able to grow better beards. I don't see many men who just, unless they've got some kind of condition, obviously, I don't really know of many men that just can't grow much hair on top or on their face. It seems like it's kind of an either-or situation is the way it works out. So those are my observations. This is the beard, 3.5 weeks. Of course, this video is much more than just talking about a beard. We talked about hair on your head as well. We talked about masculinity and the whole picture, right? I'm the only guy on YouTube that looks at it from this perspective. That's something that sets me apart. So thank you for watching, and I am watching the comments. Even though if I don't manually type back to you, there's a good chance I'll make a video to respond back to you if you have something to say. Just like I recently did that video because someone said I look like Joel from The Last of Us now that I got this beard. So, you know, thanks for that. And again, I did make that video. I'm actually doing a blog post on it as well tonight. This is Nick Shell, the internet receding hairline guy, currently with a beard of 3.5 weeks. Thanks for watching.